Trails through Daybreak, where we're going through the rounds here, and we're going to start with a fee bonding event, just like back in Cold Steel. Yo, sorry for the wait.
Don't worry about it. I just got here myself. Thanks for coming.
Think nothing of it. Seems this has to do with one of my part-timers, so I figured I might as well. You want me to help out with the memento of the flame eater, right?
Yeah, I want to fix up the custom rifle that Ida used. Seems like you've heard about it already.
Sure have. We tried to get it repaired before, but they told us it wasn't very feasible. I assume the two of you found a way to fix it.
Bingo. We learned what parts we need to repair it, so all that's left is to actually go get them. It's been bothering me ever since I learned it was damaged, so I'm glad I can finally do something. I figured things will get really busy once the festival starts, so I want to get it taken care of before then. Fairy's working on the stuff that can be gathered above ground.
Well, you're going to be getting the underground stuff from the Black Rite District. And you want me to help you and you want me to show you around the place.
Exactly. I've heard that nose of yours is really impressive. So impressive that even Jin relies on it. How about it? You up for being my guide?
Sure, why not? Couldn't hurt putting you in my debt more. I'll be helping one of my part-timers move on too. Sounds like a win-win to me.
Thanks. Let's get moving then. Van and Fee made haste to the Blacklight District. Upon arrival, they scoured the area in search of replacement parts for Ida's rifle.
You're looking to fix up a custom rifle, eh? Not to discourage you fine folks, but that sounds like quite the pain in the behind.
We know, and we prepared to deal with it. As you can probably guess, we need some specialized parts to get it back in working condition. Mind showing us the rifle suppressors and foregrips? Why am I having hiccups?
Not at all. Right this way, young lady. Hope we all get what you're looking for.
He definitely has got a wide selection, but none of it looks quite right.
What about this part over here? Looks pretty unwieldy, but nothing any decent Jaeger couldn't handle.
Yeah, maybe. That might actually be the same model Ida used, or the same make at least. This might work in a pinch. Might as well give it a shot. Working on Flame Eater's rifle, I've heard stories about that bad boy. You're in luck. I know for a fact that the rifle I used back when I was on active duty is the same generation as her gun. You can go ahead and take it if you want. It should have a part or two you can use.
Damn, that's real generous of you.
For real? Are you sure? I mean, that has to mean a lot to you. I'm no Jaeger anymore, so I don't mind parting with it. Helping the Colonel's daughter sounds better to me anyway. In return, just promise you'll come back and tell me how the Purple Lightning's doing. I've been rooting for her ever since she hung it up to walk on her own path. Let me know how she's holding up. Deal? Can't say I know everything, but I'll be happy to share what I can. Eventually, Fee and Van managed to scrap together the parts needed to repair the gun, albeit from a less than desirable mix of sources. With Fairy having acquired her allotted parts, the group reconvened at the arms dealer inside the department store. Selby, who had been previously consulted about the rifle's damages, agreed to assist with its repairs. Van watched over the whole process and helped with the basic tasks like polishing as needed. Eventually, well, would you look at that?
It's right back the way it was. Ain't that something?
It even has the same custom rifle muzzle. Oh wait, I forgot who was talking for a second. I thought it was for... There's too many Fs! Anyway, it's maximized in firepower and improved its accuracy. Should really like talking about that thing. I can see why. It's been customized in other ways too. The weight of distribution probably makes it unwieldy to anyone who isn't a rifle pro. But Ida had no problem handling it. She and this rifle were a match made in heaven. No doubt about that. I'm glad we were able to get it fixed up for her.
Flame Eater couldn't have asked for a better pair of sisters. So, what do you plan to do with it now?
That's a good question. How would you feel about using it, Fairy? I don't think a rifle of this size would suit me, to be honest. Ida once told me to remain true to my own style. I don't think I'd be honoring her if I changed mine to adapt to her weapon. I figured you'd say something like that. It doesn't fit mine either. I have a better idea. How about we deliver it to the current members of Zephyr?
Yeah, I heard they reformed after the war.
Yeah, it's changed hands since then. Now it's being led by two of its former regimental commanders, Zeno and Leo. I'm fine with giving it over to them, but are you sure that's what you want? Yeah, I thought long and hard about it. In her final moments, Ida said the names of her Zephyr comrades, including you. I can tell she treasured her family there. That's why I want to return it to them. Okay, that works for me. I'll go ahead and arrange for it to be delivered then.
How are you gonna do that? You do realize the civilian courier just can't waltz into Zephyr Turf with a rifle in hand, yeah?
Well aware. That's not what I had in mind. I know someone named Josette who owns a delivery company. Her people should be able to get it over to them without much trouble.
I've heard of them. They're based in Wilburo, yeah? You sure know a lot of people, don't you?
I could say the same about you.
Fee got in contact with a courier who happily accepted the task and got straight to work. Afterwards, she reached out to Zephyr, who were in a remote region of the continent, to give them a heads up.
It won't be long before it's delivered, so can you stick around your base camp for a while longer?
Sure thing. We had to kill some time before our next job anyway.
A Jaeger's weapon is their very soul. We'll take good care of it. The three of us fought side by side many times as regimental commanders. She is dearly missed.
The guys in S.H.I.E.L.D. told us what happened to her. It's strange to think that a part of her will be coming back to us. I like to think she's sharing a laugh and drink with the boss on the other side right now. Probably stressing all about her little sisters, too. That warrior wart.
Wouldn't shock me. It was good talking to you both again. See you around.
Likewise, give our regards to Ida's other little sister.
Sounds like she's gotten herself caught up in something fishy. Tell her to take care of herself. Well, that settles that.
You must be one of the only bracers in the guild who keep in touch with Jaegers. We don't talk that often, but they reach out to me every now and then. Now that we've got that squared away, I think I'm gonna drop by a cafe. Want to come with? I can share some stories about Ida and Zephyr if you're interested. Really? I'd love that. And I can tell you some more about my people in our village. Cool. I'd like to hear all about them.
Fee and Fairy went off to enjoy some tea and conversation. Once Fairy returned, the group got back to work.
It'd be nice to introduce you to some friends of mine if the chance ever comes up.
And introduced us to the man himself, Reen Schwarzer.
Heading to the objective.
Alright, let's get these rounds done.
Guess I'll check out
What will it be?
Nothing new to buy, nothing
I'll
new
be
to
seeing you.
Yo there, got a new flavor in stock if you want to check it out. Twice the cost, but twice the concentration for twice the high. And it's no more addictive than the weaker stuff. Want to give it a shot?
Can't say I do. Sorry, I'll pass.
That's a shame. I worked hard on it for the festival, you know. I made sure it's worth the price. But no worries. If you don't want it, you don't want it. Oh, and I've still got all my usual stock in case you're craving something else. It's kinda weird. It's still dark and gloomy down here, but it feels like everybody's really excited. I guess even the Blacklight District gets swept up in the festival cheer. I wish you'd try my new stuff. I poured a ton of work into it in time for the Revolution Festival. I just know it's worth your while. But hey, you do you. I've still got all my usual stock, so whatever you're in the market for, I gotcha. I can't go back up to the surface anymore. I've got debt collectors on my tail, so I've just been stuck down here. I'm just trying to make ends meet, landing whatever clients I can. It's not the worst I could be doing, but is this really how the rest of my life goes? I'm not exactly getting any younger here. Not that there's any use worrying about it now. It's not like I can just snap my fingers and change the way I live.
Oh, I've got some fine wear. Best come again soon.
For catch, rather.
Thank you.
I got to sell off all the lovely vases today. Business is just booming these days. I'm on cloud 9. Now you don't look very sunny, Sonny. What's got you down? We drove out those Almada goons for good, yeah? What better reason to go out and party?
Mercy, am I relieved this Almada messes yesterday's news. I read all about it. They said you took down that rotten old Dante's. And thanks to your Blacklight District's nice and peaceful again. Now we can get back to selling my shoddy my shotty stabbies for the festival and other things.
Other things? If you're trying to joke, it's not very funny, man.
Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend. I may be jocular, but I'm no joker. You see, Jaeger types tend to wash up around here. Festival time when they don't got any other work. That's good news for me.
I never thought about that before. I guess that makes sense. That sounds amazing. I kind of want to see it for myself.
You might want to think that twice before you go rolling around with them. This place gets real rowdy once the festival rolls around.
I can just tell this New Year's festival. Redo that line. I can just tell this year's festival is going to be a real boon. I want to stock up in advance so that I have everything for everyone. Landmines, RPGs, chainsaws, some machine guns. Ooh, and jamming devices too. Them been real hot lately. It's hard getting my orders through to the manufacturers, but I simply must strike while the iron is hot.
Hey, miss, what'll you have
Are
today?
you selling anything, scary lady?
Thanks for coming.
We're gonna not
What's
talk to you.
next? Thanks. Let's talk.
I'm not really doing anything for the festival. I mean, I'm not Calvadarian, and even if I were, this isn't exactly the most festive block in town. But everybody else is going on about it. Of course, I figure I ought to let Yoda walk around if he wants to. I do want to show him what the surface is like. The real world, so to speak. He's still got a shot at staying on the straight and narrow. The only problem is the bar. It's not going to run itself while I'm gone.
Don't take too long. Come back soon.
Hey, what's Revolution Festival? Mommy and the others keep talking about it. Is it like a celery or celebration? One of those. I want one with Mommy at the Coliseum. I went to one with Mommy at the Coliseum. Is this like one of that? Mommy asked if I want to go, but I don't know. I don't know what a Revolution Festival is. But I bet it's great.
What's this? Oh, this asshole. What's he doing down here?
What a farce! Having my funding cut off was bad enough.
Aren't you supposed to be looked after by Heiwei?
Now people are accusing me of working for Armada. Can you believe that? I couldn't care less what happens to those goons. The last thing I need is the authorities going after me.
What's got your panties in a bunch, old man?
Hey, barkeep, get the stuffy fart some drinks. The man's too sober, and that won't do.
You stay out of this, you backwards cretin! You people epitomize everything I detest. You in this wretched district of the scum of the earth.
Yeah. I remember this racist prick. Still up his own ass from the sounds of it.
Very well.
I tell ya. Trails dialogue. It didn't used to be like this. Skip the rest of your dialogue. You're just an asshole. No one cares about you, buddy. Looks like I might actually want to avoid going up there right now. I did not think at all. Not one bit did I think about what I was doing here. Let's go ahead and get the rounds knocked out of here. Just trying to avoid the red. Camera,
That's fair.
stop fucking with me.
Once the state of emergency lifts and the festival begins, the marketplace should get a nice shot in the arm. I imagine plenty of industries will try to time their expansion with it, and that brings a need for eagle-eyed consultants like us. And speaking of, the festival is an excellent opportunity to conduct some market research. It's nice that this uptick in my work will keep me busy, but man, I really need to find a better way of letting off steam. No more adult websites for me. I need to go cold turkey. There must be something else that might help me unwind.
Man, you know what, to be honest, I really can't believe we're almost at the end of the game now. I mean, that's always how it is. I start a Trails game, and then it literally almost takes an entire year to beat the game. Like, holy shit! But, just because we beat this one, I got another Trails game lined up right after this one. No, it's not Daybreak 2, and it's not Back to the Crossbow game, so there's really only one answer. Mostly, because the PS5 version of the specific Trails game kinda just has all those bonuses anyway. I always knew Senior Officer Colorado was keeping records on stuff beyond even his usual investigative work, but I never thought his side notes would end up exposing Almada's collaborators. I guess it goes to show how important it is to talk with everybody, talk with everyday people. Even as a receptionist, I hope someday I get the chance to go above and beyond the Call of Duty like that. I need to do more than just connect with the public. I need to put their information to good use.
We're making quick work of those Almada stragglers. As for me, I'm collecting intel from reports about shady businesses in town. Some of those leads are actually paying off. Helped us pin down some Almada funding sources in Edith, plus some of their shell companies. All the more reason why doing work on the ground is so important. Everyday people have plenty to share. The inspector says that you guys helped out some too. That said, you can expect us to just keep our mouths shut when we see you skirting the law. But well, results are results. I guess I can cut you some slack. But you best stay on the right side of the law, Spriggan. You don't want the police coming after you too.
Alrighty.
Stack. I heard about... I've heard we're about done rounding up the Almada stragglers around the capital. Serves up right. Justice always prevails. It's just a shame that we couldn't do anything about it earlier. All those we lost. But it really warms my heart to see the citizens banding together and keeping things under control throughout the state of emergency. Just goes to show that when the police, the bracers, and the public put their minds together, there's nothing that they can't do. We're not out of the woods yet, though. We've got the festival coming up, and that's a doozy for us cops. After everything we've been through, we all need a break like this. I want everyone to enjoy it to the fullest.
Trion Tower, your time has come. You will be mine this day. I just spend a time inside, of course, but I hardly gave in. What, did you think I would? You wound me. This time, I will unveil the Janus Sasque, the mystic order of yours, and display it for all to see.
Alright. I don't even think I can go inside. I feel like if I go inside, it's probably gonna start triggering the red stuff that I don't want to trigger. If I want it coming up in previously section for other videos,
We
I
have
need to
full
not
confidence in
do
our
stuff
products.
in
We
certain
await your
ways.
next.
The tragedy is come and gone, but the lives we lost? They're never coming back. We can't forget them, not ever. We have to keep them in our hearts. I've been to that village, and I'll never forget the harmony it had. I want to work that harmony into my clothing designs. It's the least I can do in their memory.
Well,
It's just been busy. A busy day after busy day. Well, with the EGC prep and all. But today I get to slip out from work early. Tonight, Jess has a big concert to celebrate his new record. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm so excited. I gotta make sure I'm all ready. I don't know if I really want to talk to the basketball people. They don't really bring anything to the table.
I'm sure we'll see scores of citizens out enjoying
I'm glad
the day
everyone's
well
back to
worth
normal.
celebrating
Gotta keep the
when
team
time
spirits up.
comes.
I need to pitch in too. They've helped me more times than I can count, so I gotta return the favor. Right, I better help out too. Whatever it takes to get everybody back on their feet.
Sure, our team has some oddballs and some straight laces, but we meshed together pretty well regardless. End of the day, we're all neighbors, and a good neighbor has your back. When that emergency declaration went down, everybody kept in touch and worked to keep their streets clear. I guess that's a benefit of throwing together a bunch of misfits like us. The boys were all looking forward to the festival. Glad they were able to pull it off without a hitch. Really, the only thing we got in common is that we all have too much energy. So it's nice to cut loose and let it all out like this. Let's ignore the other guy, because he's an asshole.
Gonna eat?
hey, welcome. Thanks, pal.
We had to stop Crate Village from happening again. We're never gonna get all those people back. We can't let that tragedy repeat. I might already have a new buckwheat supplier, but it's just not the same. I won't forget them. Never. For now, I just gotta do what I can.
Alrighty.
Alright, 10 minutes left, and then I'll probably edit these videos, eat something, render them, and then continue more work tonight. Because if Winston doesn't get on to do any Borderlands, well, then there's nothing getting in the way, you know? Let's clear out
Heading to the
Riverside, because
objective.
Riverside's a small area. Now that things are back to normal, it's off to work. It's off to work I go with old Faithful here. If I don't start now, I'm never gonna make up for the lost time during lockdown. Thelma's in high spirits now, which is good. Maybe I'll ask her to hang out later. Ask her out, dude, do it. You're winning. Yep, ain't open, as usual. And we can't even go in there because, well, it's got the red mark, so we gotta stay out of there for now. Oh god, there's this asshole doing that damn hand gesture. She will. Say when I've been talking, so all I gotta do is weigh it out and...
Whatever, just take care of it. Just keep in mind we have our own bottom line to look out for. The most we can stall is 2 weeks.
Okay, thank you so much.
Now then.
It's nice to be able to run again. Feels like things are finally back to normal. I couldn't go jogging at all during the lockdown. I've already started and my legs already feel like jelly. How easy you can fall out of shape. I'm not letting that happen again. I'll just have to pick up the pace to make up for lost time.
I wasn't planning on adding anything to the menu this year, but having a limited special for the festival is a great idea. There's a whole lot of demand for our regular menu items as it is, so stacking on new prep time on top of that's gonna be a real hassle. But I ain't worried. Now with Primo around, we should be able to handle it between the two of us.
No one's gonna believe our comeback. We'll turn the tables on Chino and be the best ones in Riverside. But we won't win if we don't come up with a tasty new menu. It's time to debut a brand new menu. Chino will rule the day she decided to set up shop anywhere near us.
Why do you gotta make it sound like you're such a villain? The Revolution Festival's right around the corner, so we're brainstorming for an event to put up.
We're always looking to improve our driving technique. Nothing wrong with having a little fun while we're at it. I know Jennifer's really excited for it. I guess I'm starting to get pumped about it too.
What'll it be? Come again.
Banner launch!
I appreciate it.
I finally come across a decent used engine. I've been hunting one for a while. Jennifer there said she'd be willing to work for free for a year. It's an offer I can't exactly turn down, so I signed her on. But I don't intend on tightening a single screw for her. She's doing all that oil changes and maintenance by herself from here on out.
Woohoo! I finally found it! Finally gonna get it to install my brand new engine.
No way, really? Damn, I'm green with envy. How'd you even find an engine that fit? I'm pretty sure your car is only meant to take on its exact custom engine. Must have been a tough find.
Not as tough when you got my uncle's know-how and my mechanical prowess. Weight distribution's gonna be way different, but this'll put me in another class on the track anyway. Just you sit tight, my little cabal. You're about to be the hottest comment on the circuit. Her excitement is infectious.
Can't blame her. Ain't gonna be long before my sweet little Nightbreaker gets the same treatment.
And off you go. You're like a kid that won't shut up about their toys. My darling cabal is finally gonna get a serious upgrade. I can't wait. But my uncle said he wouldn't help me here. So it's all up to me here. Don't worry, darling. I'll make you shine.
Shit, we got 5 minutes. Nope. I guess we're gonna end it 5 minutes early because well, no. If I go on Station Street, there will be some cutoff.
Let's be on our way.
So.
No rest for the weary.
I have 2 appointments today. Ugh, I need to get going. I still haven't reached my sales quota for the year, and the festival is soon. Just a little more, and then it's bonus and paid vacations for me. Alright, let's make this happen. All that blood, sweat, and tears will be worth it just to spend the end of the year on a well-deserved vacation.
What
Might
have
as well
we
pick it
got?
up, I guess. Oh, yeah, this is important. Wait. Oh, that's pretty easy. I ain't smelling the usual scent, so I'm thinking the bulletin board hunting's over. Van. That reporter friend of yours used to work at Meld, right? The biggest gossip rag in Calvert. I didn't know you were tight with the editor-in-chief. I'm not. Think I've mentioned him before, but I've never met the guy. Supposed to be a bit of a headache to deal with, so I've tried to keep it that way. It looks like my luck's just ran out. I really think we should go meet him. Perhaps he might be waiting for us already. Walking to the Orbital Cafe shouldn't take us so long. Let's go meet with the guy once we have the chance. I'm so grateful that we get the opportunity to properly celebrate the Revolution Festival again this year. Classes and research have gone back to normal in Basel as well, so things are finally going back to normal. Nothing will ever bring Professor Callahan back, but time marches on ever forward. The Institute will continue their research programs for his sake.
It's much more lively around now that the Revolution Festival is coming up. That whole Mafia deal got settled last month. I heard they pulled out the big guns for it. Got special forces and even Jaegers on the case. I even heard that some shady civvies got involved in the whole deal. Well, whatever. If they helped out, then that's all I should be happy about. By the way, we recently got an application for some sort of street gig or something. It had to do with idols or whatever. It might just end up causing even more trouble. Anyway, it's not my place to judge. The permit was granted, so I hope their show is a success.
Oh wow, would you look at that? Huh. Look at them go.
One bullet can change your fate. Catch a revival showing of the smash hit Wolf's Red.
Oh, just look at those 2. To think that there are still girls around with such a beautiful bond. They called themselves idols, I think. How cute. Wait, no. I can't allow my earthly desires to get the better of me again. I only just repented for them and pledged to celebrate the Revolution Festival and my memorial service without them. But look at me already. But I can't just ignore the way my heart is beating. They're putting on a show at the Revolution Festival? Oh, please, Sky Goddess, guide me forward. There's something going on over there. Mommy, I want to see. It does look like fun. Hands up if you love singing. Me. You're not gonna bother them, right? I won't. Mine has been a lot more cooperative, ever since I started talking to her more attentively. Shopping's probably going to take us a bit, but that's fine. I'd rather we take our time. A leisure walk doesn't sound too bad right about now. I'm grateful to just have the chance to do so. And she loves the singing.
One girl's courage will
Must be a
change
special day if you 2 are coming together.
Good work today, Wahan. But dang it, we do not have that sort of relationship.
Calm down there. Don't get all up in my case about it. Not what I was implying.
I don't know what you 2 are on about, but I'd also like to thank you for your work and mess with him today. We're on our way to a work trip. We'll be back later tonight, so the capital's all yours for today.
Alright, I'll keep an eye on the capital's outskirts. Just to be safe, don't worry too much. And take things easy.
We will.
It's nice seeing you 2 around. It brings me back. I remember when Zen and I used to take care of you. It looks like you both have taken care of your own business. Sadly, it doesn't look like love's in the air today. But maybe I can get my hopes up with the Revolution Festival right around the corner.
We're still dealing with the incident aftermath, too. Things are calming down now, but Elaine's still not back. Regina's still being optimistic about it, so I'll follow her example. We have to do all we can to help out. We might be done by the evening if we're quick enough about it, so let's go, Albus. We'll split up. Alright, you look like you're raring to go.
Got all that inspiration from the S-rank bracer that came over for a visit, eh?
For walking into my life.
Yeah, reminded me of what being a bracer is all about. What happened to Eamon was a tragedy, but we need to keep going. For him.
Even after what happened to Ewan, meeting that person's given them quite a kick to keep moving.
We still haven't entirely recovered from what happened, but it can't be an excuse to stay still. We need to keep going for Ewan's sake. We can't tarnish his memory. Not when I have my seniors and the S-rank bracer to repay for teaching me so much.
Good grief.
Oh, what are you doing, Nate? They approved my request to take the afternoon of the Revolution Festival off work. I might actually get to take my girlfriend on a date for once. That'll be nice. You sure now's the time to talk about it, though? We'll only do half a day during the festival, so... But today's just not a normal day. Shouldn't you get going back to the station? Last I heard, you were talking about going on a date was around the film festival. Don't tell me you've been
One bullet
neglecting her.
can change your fate.
You
Catch
could
a
be
revival showing
nicer,
of the
you know.
smash hit, Wolves Requiem.
Tyrell's girls are too eccentric for me, and the women in the police department just have no cool. Dating someone outside of the office was the best idea I've ever had, and an office romance probably would have gone real bad.
Actually,
So convenient nowadays.
Talk to them in a second. I got this other company's info session coming up, but I still have no clue where I should even apply for. Here's hoping I don't end up getting lost before getting the actual interview. That's the kind of thing I get nightmares about. How about I only apply to the places that are easy to get to? You know, that's exactly what I've been doing recently. Much better idea.
What to do?
Come on, I'm begging you.
oh, it's you! Dealing with the aftermath has been a whole lot more complicated than at first thought. They've even managed to evade pursuit by leaving trails of dummy info to throw us off. Elaine did a bang-up job on Aracyon. At least that's definitely helped matters, and it doesn't look like she's going anywhere. Thankfully, couldn't be happier about her staying with the guild. President Alquire has been cooperating with the interrogations. We have other things to worry about still, like the situation with Gray. At the very least, we can take a somewhat smaller break now.
I made the big mistake of going to Aracyon without permission. I got in big trouble for it. Thankfully, my suspension finally got lifted. I may have gotten in big trouble for it, but I'm thankful I was there to see the Mafia being eradicated with my own eyes. But according to Wahad, I gotta redo my training now. Zin and Hazel had some words for me too. I caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people. I'm really sorry. I have to make up for it to everyone. Time to turn over a new leaf. What's going on? Did that boy get into some trouble and now his mother is taking him to the guild to get straightened out? It's really crowded around now that Revolution Festival is around the corner. Spot any cute guys yet? Do you ever think about anything else, Greta? Cut me some swag. You know how bummed I get when we didn't get tickets to the EGC? I'm so pathetic. I'm not just depressed, but single, too. So am I. Or does that not matter to you? Just getting back together with my ex would totally blow. But not having anyone to go out with during the festival would suck so hard. Right, I totally forgot to check that online application.
You'll never believe what
I don't know.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for
Phew,
sale.
thank the goddess my husband is fine. I'm relieved to hear he'll be making it
hope you
home the
enjoy shopping
night of
with
the
us.
Revolution Festival. I would have preferred that he come back before then, but he's been busy with his work trip. Oh well, the evening paints itself as a perfect time to have a fancy dinner.
Limited edition Revolution
Beth's been
Festival
really hopeful
merchandise
she'll
is
snag a
on
guy
sale
during the
throughout the
Revolution
building.
Festival. Of course, I can see you meeting the
We
one at the
invite everyone
festival.
to come and
That's
see
where I
for
met my
yourselves.
hubby. But when your mind is clouded so badly by the prospect, you'll end up missing out on some of the best things in life.
I'm proud of all my wares. It's been a pleasure.
I'm happy that the culprits behind the Cray tragedy are out of the picture now, and that the state of emergency was lifted, but it won't bring them back. It's hard to accept that we'll never get another delivery from Cray.
We'd usually order a huge amount of extra produce right before the festival. This will be the first year we won't. It's a painful reminder that they're really gone.
Well, does anything catch your eye?
I hope I see you again.
Does anything catch your eye?
Oh my god, my money is actually that gone? Holy hell.
I hope I see you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, it's nice seeing you all here. Busy as always, eh? Looks like the Mafia troubles are pretty much all over, so we get to enjoy the festival fully from here on.
Don't think it's gonna be that easy. There's gonna be consequences for it. I don't like it myself. Even Hayaway is getting in on the cleanup.
Better that than the big shots of the underworld. Better than the big shots of the underworld do something useful. I'll take Hayaway being a little shady a million times over any genuine threats.
Yeah, we just won't talk to him anymore.
The Revolution Festival is finally here, the day when all the capital's best catches have their guard down. There's no way that I'm going to miss this opportunity. I dolled up as best as my budget allowed. Watch out, 'cause today I'm on the hunt.
We hope you enjoy
Jeez,
shopping
lady,
with us.
come on now.
Hey Van, gang, heard you guys had a hand in all that Aracion business. What a hodgepodge of evil organizations coming out of the woodwork it was. Marduk, Zect Arms, just to name a few.
Hey, as long as it involves weapons, I can count on you to know what's going on. Saves me having to explain things, I guess.
Yeah, I know what's up. The underworld should hopefully calm down a little with Almada out of the picture. Good comeuppance to those asshats for what they did to Kaina. How have you been since the incident, Kaina? Honestly, I don't think it's even dawned on me yet. It's not like my head's got caught up with the fact that everyone is just gone.
Thank you for visiting the Weston
I couldn't thank
store.
Selby enough for taking care of me, and I've been keeping busy working, so at least there's that. I can't forget about the devastating tragedy that struck my village just yet, but
We hope you enjoy shopping
I guess
with
I'm
us.
starting to heal, if only a little. No need to rush feeling better. You've got time, and I'll take care of you.
Your attention, please.
Hang in there, both for yourself and for that kid.
Limited
I will.
edition Revolution
Lashkar's still so
Festival
shaken up about
merchandise is on
everything.
sale throughout the building.
I have to be there for him, even with the church taking
We
care of
invite
him.
everyone to come and
The
see
only
for
one that really
yourselves.
knows what he's going through. You're right. I wish things were better.
I'll be sure to keep that squirt in mind.
I've been checking up on Lashkar every day. He's still pretty out of it. I can't blame him for it. He and Annie were so close after all. The least I could do is offer him my support.
Indeed.
Don't worry about Kaina. I'll take good care of her. I'll keep up with her training. She's my apprentice after all, and I don't do things by halves.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine
It's a relief to see the emergency state lifted. Though things are calming down, we must keep ever present the lives we lost. They won't ever come back. Who would have guessed that some of Aracion's leading companies would have held ties to the Mafia? Quite the surprise coming from Eatwest and Quincy. We do business with some high-end clothing suppliers in Aracion. I worried for a moment that there might be arrests among them as well. Fortunately, none of our partners or clients have been shown to have ties with the Mafia. It was such a relief to hear.
Alright, with that, we have 5 videos, so that means
Let's be on our
the
way.
rounds, just for right now, are done, except as soon as I get into the recording for next session, I will have more rounds to do. But for right now, I'm going to edit these videos and eat, because I do feel a little hungry.
Every night I will save your life, and every night